Hi there, my name is Kevin Steriker and I'm a writer at LMP and Lancaster Online, and today we're sort of doing an LMP test kitchen with two different ice cream makers, including the Tern ice cream maker created by Josh Stuckey against your standard big box store Cuisinart machine. Both purport to make ice cream in roughly 20 to 25 minutes. We've got the ingredients here. We're going to be making a simple vanilla ice cream just to show it off. I've crushed up some Oreo pieces as well to make it cookies and cream. And we might even have a blind taste test at the end of this if it all goes well. Now, I've never used either of these machines before, so we're just gonna see how it goes as the average person making ice cream. So let's try it out. All right, well, we've got our vanilla ice cream mixture here. I'm gonna use the same ingredients for both machines. And another thing that both of these machines have in common is the freezer bowl. You can't just jump in when you really want ice cream and then just go and make it, unfortunately. You do need this freezer bowl, which you have to put in the freezer for roughly 8 to 12 hours. I did it the whole weekend, so it's about as cold as can be. And we'll have the same thing for Tern when it's Tern's turn, but we're gonna start with Cuisinart first. The Cuisinart machine manual says that the process should take roughly 20 to 25 minutes, and that if you want to include extra ingredients, like I do with this nondescript chocolate cookie that I have here, at around the 20-minute mark, which is where we're at, I'm going to dump this in. Here we go. All right, so it's been about 20 minutes, so we're going to take this first batch of cookies and cream ice cream out of the Cuisinart. I gotta say, it looks like cookies and cream ice cream, so let's hope it tastes much the same. Pull this out. Oh, wow. Okay, so let's just try not to make a mess of the test kitchen space. So now it's time for the Tern. We've got the same ingredients. And one of the main differences between these two machines, obviously they both have the frozen bowl in the middle as the main source of keeping the ingredients cold, but the Tern also requires a sort of churning, which frankly I'm gonna figure out as I go. The manual had multiple different ways to churn, so we might even try them all. But we're gonna pour it in first and then press go. Well, already, the Tern isn't finished with its magic yet, but it does seem to be moving a bit faster than the Cuisinart did. It's already getting physical matter. We're gonna give it a few more minutes though. So unlike the Cuisinart, the Tern manual says essentially, you'll know when it's ice cream. Keep churning until it's at about the consistency that you'd like. And after 10 minutes, which is a little less than the Cuisinart, I'm saying this looks like ice cream, so I'm gonna stop it now. Well, I'm here with Jack Pannier, breaking news reporter, and he's gonna be testing this ice cream to see if I did a good job. Are you ready?
I'm so ready.
Perfect. I guess whichever one you want to start with, and I'll just watch you eat it.
Okay. Okay. I think
You tested it?
I know what I felt and tasted there.
Perfect, okay. And now if you don't mind trying the second one.
Local big box?
Totally reversed.
No.
50-50. So which one do you like more?
I think this one's a little thicker. I think this one's a little sweeter.
Okay. Well, thank you. I
Yes.
appreciate you trying it.
Yes.
I guess you can go back to breaking news now.
Okay, I'll keep breaking some news.
Thank you very much. All right, we've got Chris Reber, staff writer here for another blind taste test. And just so you know, we have the Tern machine, which is the Lancaster County model, and then the big box Cuisinart. If you don't mind testing both of these ice creams, there's a clean spoon in both.
Okay. It's good. So, I mean, it's ice cream. Obviously, we're tasting ice cream here. You can't go wrong. It has kind of a homemade flavor to it. It doesn't taste like something that was in a grocery store, obviously, like
That's right.
sitting on a shelf for a while.
All studio made. And then number 2.
All right. Well, that one has more of a vanilla flavor somehow.
Interesting, okay.
Is there vanilla in either of them?
Yes, yeah, I use the same ingredients for both. Pretty much identical process other than the idiosyncrasies of the machines.
I think that number 2 maybe was a little more creamy. This one had more like an ice milk kind of flavor to
Okay.
it. Both good, just a little bit different. Number 2, a little more creamy. If I had to choose one, I think I'd go with number 2.
Number 2 is the Tern.
Yeah.
How about that?
So the Tern is the Lancaster County one?
That's the one.
I think they're onto something.
There we go. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Much appreciated. So here we are at the end, and we have 2 perfectly serviceable cups of ice cream. Having never made ice cream before, I feel like I just did magic here. To compare though, there are subtle differences. The Cuisinart took about 20-25 minutes, and the stirring mechanism is sort of doing the stirring for you. Whereas Tern, you're stirring it yourself or churning it yourself as you go, and it took roughly 10 minutes. So the time difference is pretty substantial. This is about half the time. And because you are in control of churning it, I think the consistency of the ice cream mixed in the ingredients a little bit better than the Cuisinart. That being said, no matter which machine you use, you're ending up with a nice cup of ice cream. So I feel like it's a wash. We all win, especially me, because I have 2 cups of ice cream right now. My name's Kevin Sterricker. I'm with LMP and Lancaster Online. Have a great rest of your day.